Hello, my name is LeJuane Bowens, and I'm a poetry, creative writing teaching artist. Today, we are going to explore creative writing by creating a story of overcoming fear. This video is part of the Kennedy Center Education's online collection, Teaching Artists Present, where teaching artists from all over the country lead art activities that you can enjoy from the comfort of your home. As a child, writing has been one of my favorite things to do because it gave me the power to create my own characters and my own stories. Today, you'll get to do the same as we learn to create a story of overcoming fear. This is being shared to you because not only will it give you a way to structure your ideas, it'll also help you create a story that will help empower you and overcome what frightens you. What makes this world of writing so accessible is that when it comes to creativity, possibilities are endless. And with a mind full of wonder and adventure, we will have plenty to choose from when creating our stories. I hope that you're excited as I am. And with that being said, let us begin. At any given point in this creative process, during or after a given prompt, feel free to stop this video to write down or rewind in case you missed anything during this class. Fear is defined as being afraid of someone or something that's likely to be dangerous. Sometimes it can be felt, and other times it can be seen. As I am telling you this right now, I am literally standing outside wondering what's about to happen because my fear is squirrels. I don't like squirrels by me. I don't want squirrels to touch me. I am so much more afraid of squirrels than I have been since I was a kid. But that's my fear because they're just weird animals to me, and I'm still trying to get over it. So what is your fear? Sometimes it can be fewer tangible things like the fear of heights or the fear of flying. But how does that fear look? Does your fear of heights look like a tall man wearing black slack jeans? Is your fear of flying something with wings that can swarm down and grab you? Does it have shiny eyes? Is your fear, once again, 8 feet tall? Is it a person? Is it a place? Or is it a thing? At this time, we will describe what our fear looks like. Then we will give our fear a name. If you're having trouble starting this off, try filling out this sentence as an example. My fear looks like blank. In the blank, try using as many descriptions as you can, and then once you are done, give your fear a name. Great job, guys. By describing what our fear looks like and by giving it a name, we now have a character for our story. Our next step is to now discover where our fear resides. This is called the setting, the place where everything will happen. For this step, we begin to imagine a place where our fear lives. Does your fear live in the forest? Does it reside in our dreams? Does it reside in an underwater cave? No matter how many times we try to find our way out, we still find ourselves trapped within this domain. So what does your fear's location look like? Does it have trees growing from the ground? Are there people or animals that walk around doing absolutely nothing? Is it bright outside or is it dark outside? For this sentence, we will put our fear's name at the beginning along with the space to write down where our fear lives. So your starter sentence for this particular prompt will look like this. Your fear's name exists here in, and then you fill in the blank with its location. All right, guys. So far, we've created our character. We've placed it in a setting. And now we get to interact with the character and create a resolution. At this time, we will now write about how we will conquer our fear. Will we battle our fear using our physical strength? Will we use our brains to outsmart it in a non-violent way? Or will we take fear by the hand and become friends with it? Overcoming our fear is very important because once we overcome what scares us, we will be able to move forward and brave this new world. For this section, we will write about how we, in heroic fashion, will accomplish overcoming fear. So our sentence for this step will go as follows. Today, I conquered my fear by blank. For this final section, we'll put all of the steps together to start our story, which are creating a character with its name, its location or setting, and how do we conquer our fear. The great thing is that I myself have been writing along with you to give you a starting point to this exercise. So, if it's okay, I would like to share with you what I wrote. Here's my story of overcoming fear. As I stepped out the house today, I walked out the front porch and I was greeted by a big, brown, furry, shiny red eyes having sharp-toothed squirrel by the name of Bucktooth. Bucktooth eyes, when I mean red, they were shiny like rubies. His fur was so brown it reminded me of an old rug. And his face literally scared me because of the sharp teeth that he had. I ran, but I kept finding myself in his location. That location being a tall forest with trees as tall as skyscrapers and the ground as blue as denim jeans. Then I decided that instead of running, I wanted to confront Bucktooth. So I went to him, I looked him dead in his red, shiny eyes, and I shook his hand. And I said, Bucktooth, I no longer want to be enemies with you. I want to be friends. And from that point to this day, me and Bucktooth go on many adventures together and have great days. So, as you can see, by combining all three steps, you have an amazing story. Remember, this is just the beginning of your creative journey, and that with these starter sentences, you can continue to explore this topic and further your creativity and imagination. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will continue your journey by looking at other videos within the Kennedy Center Teaching Artists Presents collection. Thank you for watching.